Hello, people, and this is a third or fourth attempt. I've kind of lost track to do my first unofficial official LP video. Now, here's the thing. My first one got scrapped because there was just simply no audio. My second one, in the tutorial loading screen, there was garbled audio, which is common for me when I start up the game, but in my test videos that I posted in my junk, this wasn't an issue. So, I honestly don't know what's going on. Then my game froze, well, had a mini stroke, and now I'm doing this, so. This is hopefully going to be all edited out and make for a nice, decent video, and one thing I am noticing is my game is running significantly smoother now than it was 2 minutes ago. So, tutorial? Yes, I am doing the tutorial. Not a lot of people do tutorials. There's a reason for that. They are slow, 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 and when you already know what you're doing, uh, bloody irritating and almost insulting. Hopefully you heard what I said and my audio wasn't garbled. Now, I don't know how well you can hear the game, but there's this guy talking and he's telling me that, which I already know. So I am going to just let him do his thing and yeah. Move camera, woo, I just find it easier to just put the cursor over to the edges of the screen and move that way than press the mouse button and move that way, though you can move diagonally moving that way, but that doesn't, oh, you can move diagonally that way too, so yeah, there's no point in for me in moving this way. So to show off. Left click. Troopers in the field. Yes, one squad is zone troopers. Zone troopers seem to be in laser commandos, and one thing that is kind of cool, and I'm not sure if I like it about this game or not, is instead of building one soldier, you build squads. So as you'll notice, these squads of Zone Trooper have 4 people later on in the game when I build my barracks and build rifle commandos, they come in squads of 5. I guess this makes this more economical, but aesthetically pleasing, I'm not entirely sure. For one, when I did my last video, these 2 guys got bundled up together and it was hard to tell them apart. You can shoot these guys here, and as you can see, they shoot lasers. I don't know what tells them why one squad is shooting them over the other, considering they only take one laser to destroy. It's honestly not that big a deal. I'm going to deselect, and as you can see, this veteran squad that he's talking about has a little chevron right here, which means they are essentially stronger. Now, one thing I don't like about these laser troopers, or zone troopers as they're called, is they don't seem to be able to garrison into buildings. They destroy them, don't garrison into them. I don't know if this is because that building was just simply put damaged, or if only riflemen can garrison buildings, but frankly I'd rather garrison a building than destroy it. That's just how I play. These guys have a special ability called jump jets, which is kind of like Boba Fett's jetpack, and I want to know how far they can jump jet. Oh, yeah, I guess there's no. Because I can actually jump jet pretty damn far. Here comes my mobile construction vehicle, which one thing that I do find cool about this game is once you build a base, or at the very least an MCV, you can actually have the option to pack it up back into its vehicle and move it somewhere else, which I think is really, really cool. In the Riddle Command and Conquer Riddle Alert games I played, once you deployed your mobile base, you were stuck there. You either had to build an armory, and if you had the option, build another mobile or mobile construction yard. But in this one, you can pack and unpack. It's cool. I like it. I got a burp. Excuse me. Come on. Burp, burp, burp. Oh, come on. I'm not burping. Lately, I find I've been got a burp and it just ain't coming. One thing I don't like about this game is, as you can see, I have a sphere of influence that I call, which is where I can can build and plant my buildings. When I build other buildings, that sphere of influence is not increased. Usually, when I build a power plant or another building, I can build a circle, say, around this area, but in this one, I can't. It's just the construction yard that has a building radius I can build, and when I eventually build a refinery, which is coming up in due time, like right now, it has a sphere of influence that I can build, but power plants don't. Barracks don't seem to either. This is a very, very small place to build my base, but then again, it could also be that this is just simply the tutorial, so let's see if I can. No, it's only letting me build in the sphere of influence of the construction yard. But as you can see, there's a little bump here now, where it will allow me to build buildings in this little area instead of the circle of the sphere of influence of the construction yard. Why doesn't it let me do this with the power plants and the barracks? I mean, I don't like it. I find it very, very, very constricting. But for all I know, this could only be a tutorial problem. So, yeah. I'm going to select the barracks, and it wants me to build 3 riflemen, which are exactly that. Riflemen, they shoot bullets, not lasers. Don't get me wrong, I like laser guns in sci-fi fantasy games and the like, but if I have the choice between a laser gun or a traditional projectile gun that shoots a lead bullet, lead's cheap, crude but effective. I prefer crude and effective over high tech because I fear high tech breaks down a lot. The red team is attacking. It told me to, yeah, as you can see, move over here, laser guys. If one thing that I noticed playing Star Wars games, like not just dark forces, but X-Wing and TIE Fighter is the laser guns have unlimited amount of ammo. To me, the benefit of a laser gun is infinite ammo, which laser guns apparently do not have. This disappoints me. Especially now in games like RTSs where everybody has unlimited ammo, it is kind of a moot point. You know, they all have infinite lasers, infinite ammo to begin with, so it makes no difference between rifle and ammo. But if I'm playing a first person shooter or a game like Fallout, I go for the crude projectile weapons. I go for the traditional guns, not the laser weapons. I feel crude and effective is significantly better than high tech and potential to break down and be a problem more often. High tech stuff is more complex. Simple is easier. I prefer simple over complex. That's just me. Now, one thing I noticed is they have a building which I believe this is a radar. Oh, it's a command post. I don't have the option to build a command post. All I can build are barracks, refineries, and power plants, so I don't know what the benefit of a command post is. I honestly thought that was radar, which I seem to have automatically. Objective complete. Here comes the victory logo, and this is hopefully my first video. And next will be an actual campaign video, which, let's be honest, you really want to see. So take care, all. Bye. Oh, now.